A recent LIMRA survey uncovered that 75% of Americans believe the amount of life insurance they own is inadequate for their needs. When those same respondents were asked why that was, nearly 80% said they didn't know who to turn to get unbiased information on how to purchase the proper policy. And who can blame them? Insurance can be a confusing business. And one of the most common questions asked by consumers is what's the difference between term insurance and whole life insurance? I like to compare the differences between term and whole life to the differences between renting and owning a home. Renting, in this comparison, is akin to term insurance. Both have set periods of coverage with an expiration date. After that point, there's no guarantee of coverage, and continued coverage usually means a higher rent. Since when renting, it's the landlord who owns the home, renters don't enjoy the financial benefits of home ownership. Renting is a pure cost. When the lease is up, renters move out with nothing but a potential security deposit. No ownership means no equity. But there are real draws to renting. Renting requires much less cash flow, and for similar cost, renters can afford to purchase a much higher level of coverage. One alternative to renting life insurance is whole life insurance. As you might have guessed, this option is similar to purchasing a home. It does generally require higher annual cash flow, but payments are level for life, and like a mortgage, can be structured to end. Like the equity in a home, there is a loanable cash value to whole life that builds up with time, and does so on a significantly tax-favored basis. Most importantly, there's the guarantee that coverage will always be there. Most agree that while a higher cash flow is needed, in the long run, it's cheaper to own a home than rent an apartment. The same is true with life insurance. If cash flow was never a consideration, all life insurance needs would be solved using whole life. But cash flow is almost always a concern, especially among young families who have a particularly high need for coverage. Just like renting an apartment beats sleeping out on the street, term insurance provides the vital coverage that people need. Just as many people start off renting before eventually purchasing a home, many term policies provide the option to convert to whole life when circumstances allow. Think of this as a rent-to-own program. For more information or to schedule a client consultation, contact me at adam.cote@bearingstar.com or call my cell 339 235 7835.